Okay, today's vocabulary. Number one is landfill. Landfill is a place where, especially in the US, they dump all of the trash into one large area of land. And sometimes it's a large hole almost, and then when they're finished, they will cover it with concrete or cement sometimes. So a landfill, if you drive near a landfill, it smells awful. And a lot of times we also call it the dump. That's another word for landfill. So if you're throwing away something, you can say take it to the dump. But yeah, so for example, landfills in America are becoming such a huge problem because they're filling up so much land and letting chemicals and waste get into the ground. Number two, bruising. Bruising is the word for when fruit or vegetables have like a mark on it that's damaged. But bruising can also be on your body too. So if somebody punches you, then you're going to have bruising. Yeah. Bruising can be a noun or a verb. So you can say it's bruising, or you can say there's some bruising right there. So it can be either way. So for example, my friend punched me, and now I'm bruising.
Can I say I got bruised?
Yeah, you can say I got bruised, I got a bruise, I have bruises, so you can say it like, yeah, I got a bruise, yeah. Yeah, I got bruised. So it's not just bruising, I mean, you can say bruise, bruising, bruises.
As a noun.
Yeah, yeah.
Bruise and bruising.
Yeah, you can say it both ways. And then there's infestation. Infestation is really horrible. It's really gross. It's actually when there's a lot of bugs or insects that take over a certain area. So, and they can damage or ruin farms or crops. So, for example, a farmer's crop was lost because of the infestation. So, it's something that if you have a lot of bugs that come and they invade like a farm, maybe it's a corn farm, and then they eat all the corn, that's an infestation. You can also have an infestation in your house. If your house is made of wood, there's a certain bug called a termite, and they eat wood. And so a lot of older American homes made of wood, they have to do a lot of treatment to the wood to prevent a termite infestation.
Wait, what is it?
Termite? Termite is the bug that eats wood. A term, like a midterm, and then mite, like I might do this. Termite, yeah. And then next is Skyrocket. Skyrocket is a great word for when you're talking about something going up very high and very fast. So, you know, the stock market skyrocketed when the new iPad came out. So meaning that things went up really high, dramatically increased. Word of mouth is a great way to find out about something from your community because people are communicating to each other only by conversation or gossip and no advertisements, no commercials. If your business is doing well through word of mouth, then your business will have a great reputation with the community because they're talking about it. But if your business is doing horrible because of word of mouth, then maybe your business did something that the community is not happy about. So word of mouth, my new coffee shop is getting a lot of customers by word of mouth. Okay. Let's roll. Let's roll is an expression that I think came from maybe about the 1950s or 1960s in America, the golden age of American cars. And a lot of people were getting these new fancy cars and sports cars, and they would drive up to their friends and say, hey, let's roll, let's go, get in the car and go. So let's roll is a way to say let's go and do something or to motivate someone. Let's do it, let's roll. And that's it. So our word of the day, we'll have let's roll, word of mouth, and skyrocket.